You are a woolly jacket and you provide warmth and comfort in a cold blizzard of snow. Baby dolls, we're talking about contrarian investing, deep value, buy low, sell high. That's what you have to do. You can't buy off momentum. You will statistically get wrecked. Happens in stocks, happens in commodities, and it definitely happens in crypto. You got to buy on the red deep candles. But can we do better? Because everybody can buy red candles now, can't they? It's still tough. But there's a difference between buying a red candle and getting a 6x compared to getting a 60x. Enormous difference. You've got to look for contrarian investments. Now, the interesting part is that not everything is hated equally and not everything is hated together. So what that means is you should be looking at what everybody hates and trying to find if there is a reasonable competitive edge there. Pulse Chain, PLSX, and Hex is real DeFi. There are 180 content creators you are listening to. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button. I appreciate every single one of you. What about Solana? I was one of the first to say Solana is the number one kind of least kind of hated coin to be contrarian. It's nowhere near as hated as Pulse Chain, PLSX, and Hex. Not even in the same planet. How do you know this? Easy. Do you know Vitalik? Vitalik, friends. Do you remember Vitalik dumped one of his poopy coins because one of the poopy founders of Maker was a poopy head. And they want to move Maker to Solana. And they said, wow, Solana's got the technology, doesn't it? And Vitalik, butthurt, dumped it. Good on him. Absolutely. I'd be butthurt too. What did the good friends at Bankless do? Bankless, now this has been happening a lot. They've aired many episodes, including Solana. This is heresy. This is the equivalent of Matty Allen and Hexologist starting to make videos about Zen or XRP, just any other coin. You see, this makes no sense. What he's doing. Stay in the tribe. Let me do the hard work for everyone. Don't go mixing and matching. Look at this. The 8th episode of Solana. And I've got to remind you that, even Vitalik, he's a bit anti-soy now. He said, well, Solana's good, but you're kind of a rival. Mark these words too, friends. And I'm telling you right now, I'm sitting on a squeaky chair. It's a very dusty room, wrestling crocodiles part-time, wearing fluffy slippers. Be careful. These people are full of poop. They are simply following their emotions. When ETH BTC goes down, the fangs come out. It's just that when things go up, everyone's like, we can work together. Everything's great. Let's work out solutions. Candle goes down, that's it. All bets are off. The gloves come off. Vitalik is anti-soy. He'll always be anti-soy. Think about this. Pulse Chain, Hex, and PLSX. Deep value contrarian. Very hated and real DeFi. It's great there's no VCs to dump, by the way. Solana has got a lot of VCs, friends. Soy Bankman-Fried embarrassed them in 2021. Embarrassed them so much. Friends, they went to politicians. They went to the mums and the dads and the school children. They went to sports stars. That's how embarrassed they got. That's what you get for drinking soy. Solana, unfortunately, is now consensus. Everyone likes it. You know what's interesting, though? Because I am doing the hard work for you, I can tell you not everyone's doing their research. Because if you went and looked around, you're like, wait a minute. You all tell me everybody hates Solana, but that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like 6 Ethereum maxis hate it, and then everybody else like it and use it. That's what I'm seeing. Now, they don't use it as much as everything else. It's just like they're aware of it. They don't hate it. Innocent people, unfortunately, will get wrecked as the VCs dump at the 61% retrace, around $130-ish, okay? They're going to call for $1,000, right? Don't forget, hey, you heard this from me. When they call for $1,000 soy from Solana's token, be warned. They're telling you it's fine to buy at $200. It's fine to buy even $150. It's fine because we're going to 1,000. You see what they're doing? They're trying to get you to buy because that's another 3 to 5x. So, of course, you're going to put your money in, right? That's probably going to be the top. It's over. It's so over. We're back. We're so back. And so it continues. The cycle continues. I also found this interesting, and this post got 27,000 likes, okay? So, Mr. Poor Fart, friend of the channel, Pori said, he said that Bankless is the same poop as every other grifter in the space, just with a holier-than-thou attitude. Now, this is the stuff he mentions. He says they have a paid group, they have a Ponzi poop coin, there are scammy pre-sales, and there's even a shilling for a fee with a price list. Interesting, right? So, this is just what happens when you get big. That's what I'm telling you, friends, man. I'm just telling you, don't take it personally. It's just, Ethereum used to be at the bottom. Now they're on the top. All right. Listen, everyone wants to be on the top. It comes with the territory. So, this is the type of stuff that goes on. You accommodate for a large group of people. These are the types of things that happens. Not going to happen to me, though. Not going to happen to me. Why? Because this is what happens, man. It happens in Bitcoin Maxi Land and Apple and Amazon and whatever. When they hit a home run, they're like, I'm sweet. I don't need to go do anything else for the rest of my life. That's their attitude. I love the game. It's not enough for me to go, wow, golly gee, I made some money. Let's sit down for the rest of my life. It's boring. You want to play the game. When you're a fighter, you want to keep fighting. That's all you know. That's what happens, friends. Also, very interesting. The person who posted this, okay, this dude, he's got, you see why can't I say this message? Because he blocked me. You want to know why he blocked me? I've made a video on it. He blocked me because someone leaked his friend tech. And I went through his friend tech posts. I'm like, okay, what are people paying for this information here? I was just curious. And this Copa dares to call himself, herself, whatever she is, a crypto participant when she had like 5% crypto exposure. Everything else was stocks, cash, bonds. Absolutely pathetic. And when did I see this post? Bottom of September. Literally the bottom. All right. So if you want to go pay thousands of dollars for that, good luck to you. All right. Literally, the time to be buying low, they weren't doing it. They failed you. Okay. So this is the type of people that they're just going around. Right? They're not selling any products. I don't really know. I don't really care. But I'm just telling you, friends, they're all frauds. These people are freaking frauds, man. They're not what you think they are. They just sit there. You know, they're avatars. They don't know anything. By the way, you want to know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised if he's out of Ethereum because the ETH BTCs went lower. I just won't be surprised. I just want to show you how wrong people can be, man. It's astonishing. And this is the game. You have to accept it. Just like, yes, you can step into a ring, you can get hit in the side of the head. You can. I posted this picture on November the 8th of 2022. FTX collapsed 1 year ago. Great time to be alive. Look what he said here. Everybody has been chatting up about FTX's token FTT. Weekly chart is 73% off its high, sitting on serious support. There's too much FUD going on, so I'm going to go long at $22.95. Let's go, SBF. SBF actually replied, well timed, not financial advice. Now we can see why he was writing that. It's because he was trying to rescue the Ponzi. See how wrong people can be, friends. This is insane, okay? This is insane. That's why you got to be really careful, man. Think about the confidence. That's why you got to do things like, okay, I'm in it. How much do I believe? Am I willing to ride this thing minus 90%? If I'm not, all right, you got to have a stop. You know, with Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex, there's a tribe, there's a community, there's a cult. They are willing to ride at minus 99% because they did. Chainlink rode at 90%. You get to see the pieces of the puzzle now. But also the truth, we saw everything go from hero to zero. We still haven't recovered the 2022 damage, not even close. It might take all of 2024 to recover a third to one. So 33% to 66% of the altcoin damage. Just being honest with you. It could take that, man. You don't know. We don't have no idea, friends. We just no idea. I draw lines on the chart going like, okay, the cycle is the cycle. I guess we go up. That's it. That's all we have. That's literally all we have. We're just taking a punt. So one of the things that I'm taking a punt of was the pulse to hex ratio, okay? Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if this actually happened? Why is it amazing? Because a green line like this represents you making more hex, the store of value. Just like how a giant line to the sky on ETH BTC would be you making more Bitcoin. So that's why when ETH BTC goes up, it means, oh my gosh, I'm making more Bitcoin. That's why it's fantastic, right? More Bitcoin value. Now, I am overweight. I reminded you, friends. So I'm telling you this because I make a lot of videos, a lot of content, and it could be, you could miss something. That's fine. But just to tell you, right? You like, subscribe, belly button, all. Made so many videos to tell you. If you just type in portfolio update, you'll see. Okay, I've made 2 videos around it. Just to tell you, I used to be higher weight hex. Now I am lower weight. So I have more pulse and PLSX. I'm more overweight these, and then I'm smaller weight hex, okay? Because of the ratio. That's it. The ratio is just low. What does this mean? This means pulse is cheap against hex. That's it. Now, it doesn't mean one's definitely better. Because let me tell you something, man. It was, look what was better here. You know what was better here? Hex was better here. Because this thing went down. It means pulse was weaker than hex. So it just depends the type of price you're talking about and when you're talking about it. That's it. It would be interesting, though, if that green line happens because the whole distance, right? That would be a 250% gain on hex. That'd be huge. 3.5x. What does this mean? It means whatever hex does, pulse would do 3.5x more. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen. It doesn't have to go 250%. Maybe it only goes 50%. So you don't know. We're just guessing. It could even go down. It could go negative for 6 months. Then you got to accumulate more and pray it comes back because that's all we're doing. Just praying. So if hex does 20x, pulse can do 70x. That's if it happens. You know, this doesn't have to happen like this. This could just be one scenario out there, right? There's a lot of unexpected things. And it would also mean, though, if we got there, do you know what it would mean? It'd be something special. It would mean pulse flipped hex in market cap. That's EHEX and PX combined. Wow. That would also make me very bullish on ETH BTC because I know the hexagons, the mindset of the hexagons are early and they're fast. That's Richard Hart ecosystem. And they front run sell-offs in 2023, 2022. They front run buy-ins. Okay, it's a bit faster than everything else. So it might be an early front runner for ETH BTC. So if Pulse Hex goes up, it might tell me or you, oh my gosh, ETH BTC is going to be flipping, you know, in the next whatever months or a year or so. And of course, we're just guessing, friends. Just keep accumulating if you can. They're both going to win. I like them a lot, but I like you. Keep your back straight. Fluffy slippers on. Make sure you like, subscribe. Tell mom and dad we're going to have pancakes tomorrow. Catch you soon.